Hello and goodbye.
Hello, goodbye.
Oh, I haven't done this yet. Let's do that real fast. Perfect. Well, I have a burrito that I'm going to eat, so I am going to go do that.
Sounds good. Oh, it's been a while since I've been on here.
Yeah, I haven't drove this LMP car one very much.
What's up, Burns? Is your backwoods South Carolina internet going to cooperate this time? The fact that he's not talking makes me think that it's not going to cooperate with him. Cart, are you playing on wheel or controller? Just curious. I got you. You're a little herky-jerky, which made me think you were on a controller. Oh, I got you. I got you. That's fair. We have a few guys that race on controller, but it is not easy. I don't think we'll have any. Yeah, I don't think we have any of the. I don't think any of them are going to be here tonight. But I would definitely, if you stick with controller until you get to the wheel, or even just look up some settings to make it a little smoother. Yeah, we have some guys that race on it, on controller, and they're quick, but it just takes.
It's good on controller.
Well, there you go. Oh yeah, I forgot, Strohs, you were on. You have that option.
Yeah, I'm on pad right now just because I don't want to break out my whole wheel.
That's fair. I'm sitting in my rig right now eating a burrito and watching y'all race, and that's going to be my next 2 hours. Minus the burrito, that's going to be gone in about 5 minutes.
I wish I had the room for a whole rig. Mine's just the G29 and the little tiny stand you put together off a WEC.
Yeah, I pretty much just have a seat that's like not the next level racing like with the seat, but it's pretty much the same thing. And when I'm not using it, I'll stick it in my laundry room, so it's not like a dedicated corner of my house that's got a big ass rig in it. I'm not there yet.
Yeah, no, I know one of the guys in our league over on Sport. I think he has like a GT Omega set up. Got himself a nice wheel and a nice rig.
It's the dream.
Go back to things.
So, I do have this practice set. The actual race will just be times 10 for the time progression. But this practice is set to times 40. Just to get you pretty much all the way through the night. Fuck that sign, right, Fry?
Yep.
But that'll take you pretty much all the way through the night, and then almost to the same time the next day. So it'll be right around the same time progression that the race will be, just obviously a little quicker. And then the weather will be about the same pace. But there is a random weather slot in the middle of this little 30-minute practice.
Randomly gets snow in the middle of the race.
Look, if Daytona gets snow, there's other issues.
Yeah, well, I live in San Antonio. We got 6 inches of snow a couple of weeks ago, so anything's possible.
Well, Texas just broke 6 weeks ago, so.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's got a lot more balls than my GT4 Toyota.
Alright, so I just discovered I can't actually invite people from where I'm at. That's fun. So, fuck.
I need the invite. I can go to put some do it.
Let me try and get them in the party first. But yeah, y'all are gonna have to send invites. We're learning. Let me make sure. There's somebody that didn't have PlayStation Plus. I want to make sure it's not this guy. At least when I... Okay, yeah, he's good. Alright, so I added the guy that needs in. His name is Wesley. So if when he joins the party, oh dear, Fry just killed himself. Burton's gone again. Cool. So yeah, if you could, when he gets in.
Yeah, I'll send him an invite.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I can't go back to the pause menu. Like, if I hit back, it says, "Are you sure you want to quit the session?" Like, no. Oh, dear Lord, Strohs. Oh, Russia's here. Yeah, that was somebody joining. Rip. That's one way to destroy a lap. Alright, I'll be back.
That sounds just like my wheel. Even though it's a dog, but when my wheel turns on, it grinds horrible.
Mine's spazzing out right now. Which one you got?
Thrustmaster 2150.
I got the 300, I think.
Nice. 300.
Fry, can you do me a favor and send... His name is Wesley G105. Wesley G105. WESLEY G105. Who is swinging their shit back and forth? Mr. Spagooter's back. Hello.
Yep.
What
Yeah,
you alright?
the craziness went away. Yeah, no, I'm good. The craziness went away here, so.
Ah, that's good.
The IRL craziness, I should say.
Ah, gotta love the IRL craziness.
Yeah.
Tends to fuck shit up. Oh boy. So yeah, this is I don't really know what to. Ooh, buddy, Strohs, the carts, the shit's to your right. There you go. I don't really know what to expect out of this first race. It's tough. But I don't really know what to expect out of this first race. I'm hoping for clean racing. It's a bunch of people that haven't raced together, obviously, so I don't expect it to be perfect the whole time. But hopefully it's some. Yeah, no. But hopefully we'll be able to go over, enough. Wow, you need to lengthen your gear ratio, Jesus. We'll go over some etiquette shit. And hopefully be able to have a clean race and put on something exciting. We'll do this once a month. There'll be a new sign up every month, so there might be a new person here or there, but I think after a while we'll all get used to it, and the more we all race together, the better.
Are there going to be more endurance races like this?
Yeah, so yes, I wanted to do something that wasn't a series, just because if we have new people join, then and we have like our GT4 series is full, so obviously nobody can join that, and we're getting new people, so I wanted to have something that wasn't like a set sign up, and the best way to do that would be a monthly endurance. Our ACC group recently did 2.4 hours of Zolder, I think. And I think they're going to be doing something once a month, so I want to do something similar, and that's what this is. I took tracks that are on IMSA and WEC schedule, and I have 9 races planned. So that'll take us to November. As of now, real life is starting to dictate that that'll probably be in November or around. That might be the end of my involvement in Project Cars 2. As far as, unless I got a bunch more time showing up, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But that gives me 9 months to give once a month, have a big old endurance race. But not all of them will be 2.4 hours. Let's see, I think the next race, maybe not the next race, but one of the next few races will be Long Beach, because IMSA does, I think they do an hour 40 minutes of Long Beach, so we'll do an hour 40 minute of Long Beach endurance race. I know somebody does like a 6 hours of Watkins Glen, so we'll do a 3-hour Watkins Glen race with × progression, so. But once a month, fresh signups every time. I'll keep track of points, say Fry does, what is Fry's an LMP1 this race, say Fry wants to do GTE next race, he'll have a whole new set of points, and people can be on both sets of standings, but just something that people can join and without having to be in it every, committing a bunch of time every week.
Yeah.
That was a lot longer of an explanation than I meant for that to turn out, than I meant for that to turn into.
Yeah, I started up with the ACC guys, was it 2 weeks ago?
Something like that.
The ISMC World Challenge.
Yeah, GT World Challenge, I think. Yeah, they just started that.
And if you saw the message about the hectic lap 1, that was me.
I think It's all right. Like that's what I was saying. I think right before you jumped in, it's a bunch of people. Like especially for this race, it's going to be a bunch of people that have never raced before. I think there's a few in here that are in the GT4 series, so they'll understand how to race with each other. But I mean, it's just a bunch of people that haven't raced together. There's going to be mistakes. Everybody's on different levels. It's just a matter of how we can handle those mistakes and handle a little bit of trouble. But hopefully, it'll be an entertaining race, competitive.
These cars feel
I'm
fast after GT4.
It's so fun.
I kind of want to take my spot back, Bert.
Oh yeah, Russia. Well, right now they'll Strohs might take it if you don't. So if you don't, let me know, because Strohs might take it from you. We'll see. Well, I said you were thinking about bouncing, so you know if you do, we have people that will probably fill it, but it's up to you.
Yeah, let me see how I do tonight.
Yep. Well, looking at well, no, I'm looking at Stroh's car. Let's change people. Let's see. We haven't watched Russia. We'll watch you for a little bit. I think I'm gonna probably have the LMP guys require the LMP guys to bind their lights to a button, because they're gonna need to be able to flash their lights.
Yeah, it's on there. Where do you want me to let him pass?
So I know in real life, on
Straightaways are usually where they like you to do it.
straightaways are good. Generally, what is expected from the lower class of car is to just hold your line, like especially on one of the bank turns. Most of the time, you'll just take the faster line as a lower class of car. You'll just take the faster line, which will be the inside, and they'll go high and go around you. Other than that, it's less about where do you want me or where do I want them to pass. It's just holding your line, don't do anything unexpected, and let them get around you. It's their job to get around you. Somebody just commented. I don't see comments. I will look at the comment in a second.
Yeah, I did try to invite that guy, but I don't know.
Yeah, I asked him if he got it. I don't know what's going on with that.
I did try to send it twice. Didn't do anything.
Captain Kill him. Hopefully it's a fun race, Kill him. You gonna be able to get in here, or are you just watching for now? That was a fast practice. We're here talking and all of a sudden it's over. So you got a little 10-minute qualifier and then the race. I'm glad we have at least 2 of each class instead of just one, LMP dude flying around. Okay, I got you, Kill him. So yeah, you should be alright for the second race. It'll be this is only gonna go till 8. I don't think I have any plans afterwards, so I can definitely keep it open if need be. People want to get more practice. It's a long time to be on the wheel, though.
How long did you say the race is again?
For the practice, it'll be a half hour.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
That's all right. I can keep some stuff open for you, Kill him. We'll see. Just depends on how many people want to stick around.
I'll probably do this first one, and then bounce. I'm gonna go out to dinner with the wife.
That's all right. I understand. Nobody's getting paid here. This is all just for fun at the end of the day.
Sir, did you say you're streaming this session?
Yes. We're currently
Did you
streaming.
post a link on the...
I did. In the general chat, there should be a link to the...
Okay.
Yep. But I'm just gonna talk on this one. It's not necessarily gonna be here comes Fry around cart. No, it's not what we're doing right now.
Yeah, I was just gonna shoot it to my brother and a couple friends, because my brother wanted to watch the the ACC race
knock it out.
a couple weeks ago. So I'm just gonna let them know that
Yeah.
you're streaming this weekend's race.
Worst case scenario, if you just want to say search ISMC TV, should be pretty obvious as to which one it is. There's cars.
Oh yeah, I guess that's a good point.
But yeah, or you could send them a direct link. It's all right. Say again, Cart. Is that fast for sectors? Ooh, there you go.
I think 30 laps worth of fuel was a little too much. How did they come up with these?
Definitely for GTE, I would say.
Yeah, I'm just laughing at that. That's the default too.
Oh.
Oh, but this is endurance race. They're crazy.
I mean, I would say for today's race, that's a little crazy, but
How many laps in the race?
Timed race, it's going to be 30. So that's, you just got to kind of estimate. So if you're running minute and a half, you'll probably look around 20 laps maybe.
Class probably looking at like 16, 17 laps maybe.
Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be kind of frustrated if RS Dash doesn't work for this. Like, I know I'm not racing, but normally I can at least see timings and shit. But it's not even registering a track map right now. Try to keep it as smooth as possible, Card, especially when you got other people around you. I got you. If you're, I don't know, penalties are going to be tricky. In some instances, you may just have to eat it. But it's just because, like, you don't really see penalties in real racing. Like, you do, but they don't get served until, like, a pit stop or something. So I would just say sometimes just eat it if there's too many cars around. If you're on your own and you know somebody's not really coming up, you can serve it, but nobody's going to expect you to suddenly slow down out of nowhere.
I was going to happen to turn one of those once.
Stroh's worst case scenario, if nothing opens up in the GTE, I know Sloppy is not sure if he's going to be able to make the race because he's apparently going out of town and he's getting back on the 14th. So if you do really want to race, I know it's not your preferred class, but an LMP spot might open up.
We'll see what happens. I don't know if I can control the LMPs in this game.
I dare say they're easier to control than a GTE.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
Run my best lap of the whole night, I'm still 2.5 seconds slower than
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
It's alright, I've got like minimal setup in this thing. Barely any practice time.
What car are you driving? I know you said you were driving GTE.
I'm in the 4GT.
I can send you my setup if it helps.
I'm always open to it.
I mean, I just pulled it from somebody on YouTube, but and then played with it a little bit.
Yeah, it was better.
You guys aren't in the Ferrari, are you?
No, we're in the Ford.
A little bit of that draft. That time I just missed breakers. Slow down for spinning out. Okay, whatever.
Man, race control's pretty picky here. Now I'm in the wall.
Do you guys think the softs are going to last the 30 minutes of this race? With the heat?
Awesome.
My man Colorado joining just late.
I got really confused because I lived in Colorado and I was like, what?
Who's... Oh, it's just me. Alright, so it is going to be a rolling start. Not going to be a formation lap, but there will be a rolling start. We'll see how well this goes. My experiences with rolling starts have not been phenomenal, but we'll see.
I'm not even...
Colorado,
7 meters.
Hey, how's it going?
you are a solid, like, you're not late, but it's okay. Thanks, dog. Cart, just retire. Or don't retire, but return to the pit box. Thank you. I saw your name pop up with like a minute left. I was like, God damn it. But I'm gonna let these guys race since they qualified and everything. And,
Yeah, no worries.
Make sure you load your setup before you ready up. Just so you're not stuck on hard tires.
So what's the GTE guys?
I'm gonna run 18 laps.
I don't think
I don't know
I
if
have
we'll have to
mandatory
fit in
pit
30
stop.
minutes.
I don't think I have mandatory pit stop on. Not that that totally matters.
Should be 30 minutes worth of points.
I hope so.
Rough. 18 laps is going to be close.
I might actually go 20 just to be safe.
I ran out of fuel in the first race.
Well, let me say this: your fuel usage per lap will change. Like it'll like based on your like how you drive in this little 30-minute, it's going to change your average. So you may put in 20 laps of fuel, and then you go and look at it the next time you look at your setup, and it'll be like, oh, 25 laps because you know you didn't use as much. So I would go a little bit on the safer side for this first 30-minute, and then go. And to do that, go to your tuning setup, edit setup, and then I think like the 4th tab over. You got about 30 seconds. Make sure you hit ready. If you don't, you will be disqualified, and it will not let you in the race.
I don't want to be.
Oh, look, we're going. Really? That sucks. That one at Ruin Le Sar?
Yeah, the first one. I had 13 laps worth.
Oh, that hurt. Well, yeah. So, I mean, we do have like 1 or 2 races that are 13, 15, so careful. Just be respectful early on in the race. Gonna
My
be
bad,
a bunch
Stros.
of y'all going nuts.
Sounds good. All good. You run wide every now and then. It happens.
Oh, buddy, Russia. I'm watching Stros and I just see a little red flash.
Alright, I probably broke a little early.
Oh, we're all learning.
Oh, expecting some wet weather.
Oh, let's go, boys. Good old random. Hey,
With wet
Good old Florida rain.
it's fucking Daytona, baby.
My brother-in-law can hear when they have these races going on because he lives
Oh,
near
really?
Daytona,
That's cool.
and he just hears this shit all week. I'm like, I wish, because he's not a huge car guy. He's like, it's kind of annoying.
Then why did you move in next to a race?
Well, why did you move to Daytona?
Hey, man, I wasn't a big racing guy when I was a kid, but my family, or neither were my parents, but we lived about 5 minutes away from Five Flag Speedway in Pensacola. Every now and then you'd go outside and you'd hear them. It's fucking awesome.
You know, it's like the freaking people that built that HOA neighborhood right next to a fucking Laguna Seca, and then they complain about the racing. Like you built a community next to an active racetrack. What did you expect?
I have a buddy of mine that lives by an airport. He's in an apartment complex, and in their lease contract, they said that you can't break lease because of the noise.
I mean,
That's
you know what you're moving
for
into.
racetracks.
Yep. Yeah, I'm about 2.5 hours away from Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and I want to go golf at the course out there. And occasionally, they'll have shit going on, so I'm hoping if I do golf out there that they'll have some cars running around the track.
Nice.
Be pretty cool.
I live about San Antonio, so about an hour from Coda. I want to make it up there.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
I looked up
The
how
only
far it
racing
is
I'm near
Dakota
is-
from me, and it's like 10. Yeah, I think like 10 hours. It's fucking stupid. Or 16, I think actually.
Jesus.
What were you saying?
The only racing I'm close to is Vandermeer Speedway. I can go to the Mile High Nationals for just drag racing.
Uh,
That's about all I get.
Sorry to be nosy, but who was just talking?
Spagooter?
Mr. Spagooter. Sorry, I'm new.
No, it's okay.
How funny do you feel answering that question?
So Colorado, but Colorado. Before you say what you're gonna say, I said your name earlier, and he was like, "Oh, somebody said Colorado." I freaked out.
Yeah, I grew up over by Green Mountain High School. So, and I actually worked at Vandermeer Speedway when I was a kid. No joke.
Okay, nice. That's awesome. When I was really little, like 4, 5, 6, I raced go-karts, and I raced at Vandermeer a couple times.
No shit.
Yeah.
I did the rental carts. I never got my dad to pony up to buy a cart, but I did the rental carts like when I was more like middle school, high school.
Nice.
Small world.
Small fucking
Yeah,
world.
I fucking miss racing. Or real racing.
See, this is the shit I love about the club. It's like you find random people that it's like, dude, I fucking know exactly what you're talking about. Like a guy in
Yeah,
Wreckfest.
exactly.
A guy in Wreckfest, we were talking the other day, and I'm like, it ended up being like, we discovered that he used to live in the neighborhood across from where my in-laws live. Like, we just slowly narrowed it down from state to city to neighborhood. And I'm like, he was trying to remember
That's
the name
awesome.
of. He was trying to remember the name of the HOA near him, and I'm like, is it this? And he's like, yeah. I was like, that's where my fucking in-laws live. Toweystone lives fucking 45 minutes from me. I've carded multiple times. It's fucking awesome. I love this shit.
Nice.
People find like, oh hell yeah, you live near me. That's awesome. Or used to, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say Colorado to NYC. I take it that you're no longer here.
No, I moved to New York, so now I'm on the East Coast.
All right, boys, a little bit of rain. What you gonna do? Oh, carts pitting. Anybody else making the plunge?
Let's see how it gets.
There goes Spagooter.
One more lap, see how bad it is.
Yeah, I don't think I can see what weather is expected. You might have. You might have been pretty early.
Damn it! Ah.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, you know what? If you didn't request your pit stop, they won't show up. You'll just have to drive into your box. But yeah, if they'll come out, it'll take a second longer if you don't request it.
Yes, I'm so sorry that I ran wide at turn 1. I gained such an advantage doing that.
This will be interesting though. I'm curious to see how much rain, because it could be light rain, it could be medium rain, it could be a fucking torrential downpour.
Well, and it's gonna get clear again, isn't it?
Yes. So Stroh's is on soft. But yeah, so I have 3 weather settings, which means the first 10 minutes will be one, second 10 minutes will be another, third 10 minutes will be another, and then obviously like it won't just like suddenly change as you're finding out now 7 minutes into the race. It's about half.
Fit in, or are they gonna know to throw rain tires on?
If it's set by automatic by weather, yes, but if you can pull up your like not request pits up, but like select what pits, like what pit strategy you can change it in there.
Yeah, you do need some wet tires. Even on the wets, it's pretty fucking rough.
Yeah, you struggle. Yeah. Yeah, even with wets on, you're still fucking hauling ass in wet weather. It's definitely not ideal.
Hey Bird, I'm gonna log off and then try to log back on later. You guys.
Yeah, you're good. I do have it streaming, so worst case scenario, if you want to see where we're at, you can check there.
Yep. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I hear that fucking Toyota coming up behind me. I don't even have to see it, I can just hear it.
Keep those rain tires.
Oh, this looks like some fucking heavy rain too. That wind's going nuts.
I think a hurricane's passing through.
This hurricane's fast as fuck, boy.
Alright, you're kicked out. That's it. That's all we can take. No more. Alright, the reverse is on the left side. Well, you might have to shift down. Alright, well you're also in pit lane. You might want to move. There we go. Okay, feather that throttle cart. Drive like you're on dirt. Yeah, you gotta go easy. You gotta go super fucking easy. Like, yeah, they're wet tires, but that doesn't mean you have as much traction as you do normal tires. It's still wet.
It's very wet.
Oh yeah. You got this shit for another 10 minutes. But see, that's the fun thing. We got this race where it's like, alright, we got some fucking rain, and I'm glad that y'all are able to practice a little bit in the rain. But, the next 30-minute race with the random middle weather could be fucking clear. You never fucking know. Gotta practice everything.
Is the race on Sunday 3 weather spots as well?
It'll be, yep, same as this. It'll be clear, random, clear. Okay. So you do need to be prepared for anything. You need to be prepared for it to be, a shit ton of fog. Maybe a torrential downpour. It's just fucking clear, just anything.
Sounds like fun to me.
Oh yeah. We've had people complain in the past where they didn't like the fact they didn't know it was coming, and it was like, well, then don't ever get into real racing, dude.
Yeah.
They race at a 24-hour race.
Yeah, it's like, you never fucking know. We're in fucking Florida. I lived in Florida for 21 years. It'd be bright and sunshiny, and then 5 minutes later, you're getting flooding.
Exactly. I mean, Texas, if you don't like the weather in Texas, wait 10 minutes, it'll change.
That's what we say about Colorado, too. Ah! Shit! I was trying to stay out of your way, cart, my bad.
Oh, dear Lord, Cart. It's just, Cart, you're not having a good time in this weather, are you?
Ferris wheel to light up the track.
Yeah. No, man, night racing and a fucking rainstorm. God damn. Fry, you're cruising along up there, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, 159's pretty good. Oh, that's a sign.
I'm going low. Oh shit. Bus stop's not easy right now.
Bus stop's not easy in the dry.
I can't even see it anymore.
Is it cheating to turn on traction control in the rain?
No.
Not at all.
God damn it.
You have traction control off?
Had it off on the dry, yeah. So is it nighttime or is it super contrast?
No, it's nighttime.
Stros, what happened to you?
Well, let's see, I got tangled up with the LMP1 that was stuck in the pit lane. And then I spun out coming out of the bus stop and completely took out my rear wing.
Damn, Fry. You are flying, dude.
So this is going to be a lengthy pit stop.
Just have to go slow on the turns. And I'm gonna have to brake a lot lighter. I can't see the bus stop.
Oh, I forgot about the standing water physics of this game.
Puddles are a nightmare in this game.
They are death. I completely forgot about that.
So in probably about 2 minutes, you'll start seeing the rain start subsiding a small bit as it transitions back into clear. It'll still be wet, obviously, but it won't be raining and wet.
How do you know that if you made the weather rain?
Because the current random weather slot is rain. It goes clear, random, clear. So the race will definitely end on clear, and it'll start on clear. But that middle spot is the question mark. Cart, I guess. Well, no, I guess I can ask both of you. What's y'all's fastest dry LMP1 lap?
Like a 131.
Okay, Draven is asking. He's one of the other guys racing. He asked on YouTube. So 131 so far.
I'm assuming the red blip's coming up behind me on the mini map around these.
You have a GTE coming up behind. Okay, so spooky. No, that's all GTEs coming onto the back. Bank.
Right, about to get lapped by my own class. That's how good a racer I am.
Yeah, those puddles feels like someone's like smashing into you.
It sounds like it's a crash.
Yeah. It sent me into a spin too.
Oh, bus stop slick.
Bus stop is a tad bit slick. Oh, that was a puddle. Coming up on your left.
I see you.
Somebody's wheel got snatched, I heard it. Heard that, was that T300?
Yeah, should slide.
I've done my fair share of that.
God, that left-hand kink in the infield, that's full Tokyo drift. Sorry.
You're good, you're good. You want a tow down to bus stop?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Don't hit me when we're braking.
No, I'll get out from behind you.
Alright, sounds good.
I'm on your left.
Okay. I'm braking early.
Same here.
Oh, no I'm not. I missed the spot.
Yeah, fuck those cones, right?
Fuck those cones.
Oh, God, yeah, that...
Man, you do not like that exit of the bus stop, do you there, Strauss? God damn.
There's got to be a puddle right there on that transition from right to left.
Well,
It's
the rumble strip is probably a little slick. It's probably what you keep hitting.
It doesn't look like I'm getting a ton of water on my windscreen anymore.
Yep. No. So
it's phasing out.
yeah, it could. Because there's three weather slots and it's 30 minutes. Each weather slot is going to last 10 minutes, but there's still going to be a transition time between. It's not like at 10 minutes left, it just the rain just suddenly shuts off. So like the last 2 or 3 minutes, it's been slowly transitioning down, and it's going to take a minute for this.
Watch out,
oh my gosh!
Horseshoe.
Jesus.
It's a race now.
Yeah, look at all of you.
I'm a lap down.
Yeah, you can still make a race out of it.
You're still in the mix.
You can
You're
pretend. You
good.
can pretend.
Ooh.
That's going to be damage.
Like,
That
alright, I
fucking
passed this.
kink.
Wait, I didn't move up a position. Alright, I'm a lap down.
There's a big puddle in that braking zone.
Ooh, I need to go fix my fucking car. This isn't good. And I've got a penalty? Oh shit.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna cut those grasses. I can't spin out on the second half of that chicane if I don't go through it.
Big brain plays.
Dude. No, you don't. Shut up, Mason. Sorry, Russia.
Sorry for that.
It's all right. Got an LMP coming up behind me.
Just so in this case, just hold your line and don't do anything unexpected, or try not to do anything unexpected. It's their job to get around you cleanly.
Fuck that
Man, somebody just yeeted a cone. Good turn, guys. Well done. That was super clean. Good job, guys. Nope. God, cart. That wasn't clean.
If you guys hear barking, I'm sorry.
That's fine. My dog screeched earlier. 8 minutes left.
Sister-in-law's dog.
Feels like the track's getting pretty dry.
The racing line should start drying out here, for sure.
I hope it's already dry because I had to stop and fix my car, and I might as well put slicks on while I did it.
Hey, you're gonna be the one testing it. Somebody's got to.
Somebody's got to do it. Pit lane's not dry. I'll tell you that much.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Got a Ferrari facing the wrong way. God damn it.
I think.
One more lap and it might be dry enough for 6.
Ooh, buddy.
You're outside.
Car's taking the long way around.
Oh! Son of a bitch. Watch out getting onto the, getting back onto the speedway.
Re-entry.
It's very slick. Especially that braking zone, especially.
Yeah, the infield's still pretty slick. Speedway's dry. It's kind of like it would be in real life. You can run off the banking.
Bus stop's still a little wet.
It's all good.
You guys see a bumper in the end of turn 1? You can bring that back to me if you want.
Nah, we'll let the marshals handle that.
Alright, that's good.
Yeah, I just saw that bumper.
I told you! I noticed when I hit the wall that it stayed there. Strohs, you might unlap yourself, or you might actually gain a position here.
We'll see. I'm not counting on it.
Well, I'm going into the pits again, so I've got a lot of damage.
Hey, Strohs, do you have damage? Or is the drafting just that powerful?
No. I've got damage. I've got a 12 on the front arrow, I think.
Yeah, can I just let me walk right past you and that's straight?
track's drying out. But is it worth it for 3 minutes? Oh my god, I made up a position. I'm not dead last anymore.
Oh, they didn't change my tires.
The next race, I'm going to change the time progression to 50% because that's closer to what the time percentage change should be. For a 30-minute race, it should be 48%. I don't know why I did 40%. So this is not the time that the actual race will be finishing. It'll finish a little later than this.
Whoa, there was a big
Oh,
puddle.
buddy.
That's almost a cruel joke. Hey, let's put a giant puddle right where you need to step on the
Oh, is that getting back onto the speedway?
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't you know?
See, yeah, there it is. It's a giant puddle right next to that curve. I knew it.
Not again. Son of a bitch.
Part of me really wants to see rain in the actual race because that would make it super fucking interesting.
Yeah, well, I mean, your control, you can make it not random, just put it as rain.
I know. I know Sloppy in the past when he's run things has done it where he's given each like weather a percentage chance and like just left it as random up until race day, and then race day he if some rolled like a D10 or something, and if rain has like a 30% chance, if it was like a 1 through 3, he'd make it rain, something like that. I might do something like that. I don't know. Because, I mean, you say for the 24-hour Daytona race, they have no idea what's going to be in the hour. I mean, they have some idea, so it's not like...
I mean, they have a radar, and they have
yeah.
forecasters, but it never really...
So I might get... like, that's the nice thing about ACC. When they set up their server, they can give it, like, a percentage, like, a chance of rain. But I think I might do it that way, rather, where come race day, I'll give each percentage... or each weather a chance, and let her fly. Since it's the middle of fucking March, rain will probably have a higher chance.
It's like at Le Mans, it could be clear all day, and then the second night it starts raining.
Yep.
Or the 24-hour Nürburgring where it just, you might get rain, you might get snow.
Well, not only may you get rain or snow, you may get rain in a quarter of the track and fucking nothing in the other, so it's like, what tires do you put on? Oh yeah, we're not doing Spa because Spa has a glitch on it which makes it fucking dumb.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, if you're going down, I forgot, like, if you go down the front straight, like with the pit wall on your right, like downhill towards Eau Rouge, if you like skim the wall even barely, it will suck you in and like get you glitched into the wall. If it didn't have that, Spa would obviously be on the track list, but because of that, I avoid Spa at all costs.
You already have the tracks picked?
Yes, I have all 9 it's modeled. I think the first 6 races are modeled after IMSA, and the last 3 are modeled after WEC. I mean, I could read you the track list right now. Let me
I thought that. I was just wondering.
Yes, I do though.
Unless you want to read it out to everybody here.
Oh, I'm trying to find it. I just gotta remember where I put it. I think it's in this app. Where did I put it? Nope, it's in the other one. It's that one? Yes, found it. So, first race is going to be... So, again, the first 6 are IMSA, last 3 are WEC. First one is going to be 2.4 hours of Daytona. Second one is going to be 1 hour 40 minutes of Long Beach, which is exactly what IMSA does. So, like, that's my goal. I'm trying to model them as close to the real thing as possible. So we'll do 1 hour 40 minutes of Long Beach. The third race is 3 hours of Watkins Glen. Fourth race is 2.4 hours of Road America, 2.4 hours of Laguna Seca, 3 hours of Silverstone, Fuji, Coda, and then we end with 2.4 hours of Le Mans. Way in November. But yeah, I'm excited.
When Le Mans happens, right?
I'm definitely not going to be using current date for that race, I'll tell you that much. Alright, I'm going to... Hey, Wesley got in. What's up, Wesley? Sorry it took so long. I didn't realize you weren't in the PlayStation party. Oh, perfect. Well, we just finished that race, so you're in at the right time. Let me shoot you an invite. Boom. Confirm. Alright, see you later, bud. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm going to send an invite to Colorado is the other one, and Bert. Alright, I think I can do this. So let's see, the weather could be anywhere from clear, light cloud, medium cloud, heavy cloud, overcast, light rain, rain, storm, or thunderstorm. So I think we got a storm in that last one, and then fog, fog with rain, heavy fog with rain, and hazy. Fun. Try and rejoin. Hopefully we're not going to have internet issues for you. We'll wait until you get in though.
So, Bert, I've never done a race online in Project Cars until, that one. If you select a livery, does it lock it from other people selecting that same livery?
No, it does not.
Okay.
So, like in that last race, I think Fry and Cart were both number 8 for the Toyota race. Like, they're both Toyota Racing number 8.
Gotcha.
We can attempt to address that in, once race day rolls around, but I wasn't too worried about getting that set as of yet.
I don't care. I was just asking.
I got you. I understand. If I set it up as a championship in game, so Project Cars 2 has a championship feature that you can set up your own custom championship, and you set like the driver roster. So I can say, so Spagooter is in the, car X with this livery, and then once I confirm that, set the schedule, and then start that lobby, when you join the lobby, it'll automatically put you in that car in that livery. But that's
cool.
Yeah, it's really, the only downside about that is you can't add, or you can remove drivers from the roster, like the driver roster after it started, but you can't add any. So like, if somebody wants to drop out of a series, then you just lose that spot. You can't add anybody to it, which is kind of frustrating, but so be it. We don't do too many of them on here. But yeah, with the way we're doing it, I might for future races do it that way, but it's so there's no point in doing it that way for a series like this. All right, I'll be right back. I'm back. Ooh, Mr. Spagooter's out here on a PS5. Fancy.
Do the graphics look any better on PS5?
Shit, were you asking me?
I just got back.
Yeah.
I mean, from the base PS4, yeah. But I had like the OG, not the OG, but I mean, it's the OG style. But it's the Destiny PS4. But yeah, I mean, it's a little bit better. I'd rather go with the frame rate stuff, but I know Gran Turismo looks better, that's for sure. Yep.
Yes, sir. This guy's super quiet. Yeah, there's not a ton of people, sadly, but sorry, some people getting practice in. Oh, I got you. Yep, that is totally all right. Real life before pretend racing. Oh, sad when you have to get rid of a kid. Just put it down, man. If they're screaming too much, just put them down.
I always think that when somebody says, put my kids down.
Yeah. They bite another kid at preschool? What the hell happened?
Another? We got there quick.
So, I feel like these GT3 and GTE cars are probably the most popular in this game, right?
Probably.
The content on YouTube.
I mean, everybody likes the cars that you gotta tune, like, you gotta tune them a little bit, but even if you don't, they're still pretty sticky. They're fast.
Yep.
They're not super overpowered, but still a hell of a lot of fun to drive.
Yeah.
I think they'd be more popular on this game if you didn't have ACC, which is, you know, solely GT3 and GT4.
Right.
I like the track selection better.
I would agree. If you want
I would
to do
too.
GT3 and GT4, then yeah, do that. But man, like I just enjoy all the different things you can do on this game. I mean, we had a V8 supercar league. You don't get that on Gran Turismo. You don't get that on ACC. You don't get it on AC. Fucking random ass shit.
I was trying to convince a bunch of my friends from school and work to get sim rigs and to get project cars because I wanted to put together a McLaren P1 GTR spec series.
Oh yeah. I mean, hey, we're always looking for more ideas.
Well, and we got the that BMW series coming up.
Yep.
I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, in testing those cars, they were a lot of fun to drive. Like, it took a minute to get used to them and get a good tune, but it's going to be close racing. It's going to be a lot of fun,
Yeah.
for sure. They're not too bad, actually.
Yeah.
I tested them once, and they didn't really feel super loose to me. I mean, most of the cars without a tune kind of feel pretty shitty in this game, but I mean, they didn't feel bad once I got a tune on them. It's not like you're throwing around a V8 supercar or you know, the Toyota GT4.
I heard that the Toyota GT4 is pretty bad.
Yeah, we in our GT4 series, there are 8 GT4 cars, so we have 8 teams to 2, and God, the Toyotas are like Fry can tell you he's one of them. Like, where are you, Fry?
Not very good. Yep.
Yeah, oh yeah, okay, I couldn't remember our teams. Yeah, Fry is, I mean, him and his teammate are fucking doing everything in their power to even be semi-competitive with the, you know, 7th place team. Those Toyotas are
Oh man.
garbage.
And you can't change like the front brake ducts, the radiator opening, down front. You can't change the downforce. Like, it's weird. There's a bunch of shit on there that.
It's like they put them in the game and just forgot about them. Like we had a race.
Rocket Bunny 86 with no extra anything.
Yeah, it's fucking garbage. We closed the restrictor plates on the rest of the cars for a race because there was like a 6-second gap between the
Oh, my.
7th, like maybe not 6, but like between the 7th worst car or like the 7th best car and then the Toyotas, it was a gap that it was like, what's the point of even racing if, you know, I can't even keep up with the other people at the back.
Mhm.
It was like Williams on steroids. It was rough. Is that the wrong kind
Me
of
and my
steroids?
wife watched that Williams documentary,
Yeah.
and she was like, they're on the podium here? Aren't they the team that's always at the back? I was like, yeah.
Why aren't you on track?
I am broadcasting. I'm just here to run it and give you all time on the track. I probably could have, but then people are just watching my view, whereas now we can kind of look around and see what's going on. I've been on Wesley for a while. Let's go to Russia and see what's going on there. I mean, I'm going to be commentating on the... Oh, well, sorry. Commentators curse there, Russia. We're going to not watch Russia. Yeah, I'm okay with just sitting here. Had I known we would only have 4, I might have jumped in, but I'm more curious to see what the weather is going to be like in this race. But I probably will open it up for one more practice after this one's over. Just because I think I've already forgotten his name, but I know there was somebody who was getting home around 8, so if anybody wants to stick around, you can, but no worries if you don't have to. Or if you can't. What was his name? Why can't I remember?
I'm down with
Was
one
it
more round.
Draven? No, Killam said he probably wasn't going to be on until after 8. And it's 7:30 right now. So I might make a new lobby though and make it public so we can get a few more people in here. Ooh, you two GTE guys about 6/10 apart. Spagooters aren't away with it, but Russian West, they're close.
I don't think I've ever heard that in my life.
Spagooters running away with it?
Well, no, just me in general. Doesn't have to be the Spagooter day. I've never ran away with anything like this before.
Fry, you're on the wrong side of the GTEs.
Yeah, I know.
Why are there so many tire marks on the things?
Probably
The
just
NASCARs?
yeah, NASCAR, but probably just modeling.
Probably what?
Just modeling, like when they made the track for the game, they probably just threw some on there to make it so it didn't look like a freshly clean surface. Because I'm sure if you look at actual Daytona course, it probably isn't
Yeah.
perfectly
I
clean.
guess I'm wondering, like, in real life, are they spinning on there?
Well, probably. Maybe not. That's a good question. I mean, you know, you'll see wrecks on the turns, like maybe somebody gets loose a little bit. But yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. Maybe that just wheel spin too. I don't know. How fast did y'all find out about the weather in the last race? Was it like pretty much immediate?
Yeah,
It was a little bit after you said something.
Make sure you load your setup.
I gotta hop out of here, guys. Sorry.
Alright. You're alright, Wes.
See you, man.
Yeah, I think it was on the first lap when it said.
Yeah, you seem to call it out pretty quick.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And there goes LMP1.
Ah!
Hey-o.
I'm sorry. Oop. My bad, Russia. Couldn't see you in my mirrors.
You were ahead of me.
Yeah, but I went wide. Sorry about the intrusion. That was Mrs. Spagooter.
That's alright.
Lock that door.
No girls allowed.
Sadly, I don't have a door yet.
Hopefully you at least have a roof.
Yeah, I got a roof. Well, we're staying with her parents right now while our house is being built. So
Ooh.
yeah.
You were brave enough to set up the rig at the in-laws' house.
Well, I got that nice play seat challenge. It just folds out.
Yep. Well, I mean that's what Sloppy does. Sloppy lives with his in-laws.
Watch out.
Oh, both GTEs are going around.
Both of us off. Did I goof you there, Russia? Did I cause that?
No.
Okay.
It's all
Yeah, these aren't drifting cars, guys.
Yeah, we're not driving the Mazda.
oh my god.
Fry, you bored up there yet?
How does anyone drive that?
No, I'm not. Not yet.
I'm not a fan of that car.
Yeah, we'll do one more. Y'all obviously don't have to stay. I'll probably hop in a car for the next one. Maybe Colorado can get in since his kids will be put down at that point.
You ran some practice laps on IMS where
Yeah, how'd that go?
it was fun. It's so crazy just what a different kind of track that is.
Oh yeah, very much so. It's very much a drive really fast in a straight line, turn 90 degrees. Drive really fast in a straight line, turn 90 degrees. Over and over and over.
There's no elevation changes.
Nope.
And it's so wide, man. Like the passing's gonna be crazy.
Which
It-
track is this?
Toyota's gonna be strong there.
IMS Road.
Oh, okay.
Yep, we got 2 weeks left in our GT4 series. Yeah, IMS Road is one of those where at first it seems kind of boring and like this isn't really a fun track, but then you get going. And there is a bit of a flow to it that kind of get in a rhythm.
Yeah, blasting out of some of those turns and going through the chicanes. It's fun.
I do like a chicane where you can like where it's thin enough that you can like go pretty quick over it and, you know, skip over the curbs and, you know, bang bang, you're on the next straight. I think the first chicane, I don't remember exactly. Yeah.
Well, it's a chicane followed by a couple S-turns.
Right.
S-turns you can't go.
No. But that little chicane, you can just kind of skip over it, and those are the fun chicanes. Question is, who's going to have the balls to go over them at a quick enough speed? Does it say anything about weather? I'm assuming we're not getting rain.
Anything.
I don't think it's gonna rain on this one.
Man, I want to see some heavy fog, though. Looks like it might get a little hazy.
Good old swamp fog. I love the difference between racing at night here at Daytona and then Le Mans, because Le Mans is just completely dark. And
Yeah.
Daytona,
Got lights.
I mean, it's different, but it's all lit.
Weird, in the bus stop, I feel like I could take it exactly the same way, cutting the curbs. And sometimes it dings me and sometimes it doesn't.
The track limits are weird for, especially the exit on that turn. It's like you can take a lot, but sometimes you can't. That hurts. I'm just not going to watch anybody, because every time I switch to somebody, they spin.
I was about to ask if you just switched to me.
Yeah, I was watching Russia, and he spun, and then I switch over to Spagooter, and then around he goes.
I just got a little throttle happy.
How easy is it to spin the Ganetta? If you just step on it coming out of the turn and come around.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that it depends on the turn, but I'm usually able to feather it enough that I don't really run into that issue. I also don't know if it has enough power to do that.
Yeah, that's how the KTM is. It's funny. It's fun to get into a car like this again.
You can't even float up high to even go get a tow off of the LMP1 cars. They're just so fast.
They're gone before you get up there.
God. Are you watching me again, Bert?
I'm not. I'm watching the guy in front of you.
Okay. I just asked because this is fun coming out of bus stop.
I'll make sure I don't watch you during the 2.4 hour.
No, it's not good. You can watch me.
So after this race, since I've been using my controller this whole time, I'm going to have to restart Project Cars 2. So if you do want to race in the next little practice session, just hang out in the party after the race and I'll get you an invite.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's alright. Thanks for stopping by and getting a little bit of practicing.
Ooh.
You guys seeing that glitch? When a run straight and looks like a weird like source of light in the middle of the track.
I think I was. Fry is glitching the fuck out. Here's Fry.
Fry is gone, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like he disconnected.
Computer, you can take the first gear and there's no cars, but the hairpins.
I don't believe so.
Tan and second.
Yeah, it's pretty much all second.
I should say it's first, but I can't use that power anyway.
What's your traction control at? Oh. Yeah, I mean the gearing might be different in the Ferrari, so I don't know.
I turned it down. Well, I increased. I made my final drive taller because I wasn't getting to sixth.
Gotcha.
Shorter.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense if you take first.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty low in second.
Like you could take first.
I probably could, but I know I'll spin if I do.
Just putting the power down.
Yeah. Just because my right foot is very, very heavy. Yeah, I dipped down just below 5,000 going into turn 1. So. So I probably could take it in first. Oh, I think I saw that lighting glitch you were just talking about. It's like coming before the top of the tri-oval. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, it looked like there was like a invisible car there, and there was like a shadow. Yeah, my fronts are cold, my rears are mint, as in the actual color, not like the meme, but if I start lighting it up a little early, it'll go a little green, but they're more blue than green, I would say at this point. As far as pressures go, I got 28 in the front and high 26s in the back. So, I mean, pressure's right around where they should be.
Yeah, my right rear is good. My left is cold-ish.
Yeah, my fronts are light blue. And my front left just dipped into the 27s, so. I'd say make a setup or a pit strategy with higher pressures. That would be my guess. Well, you want to keep them in that 27 to 28 range, right? Oh no, I mean, this is just that. I mean, this is what I do in ACC. It's 27 to 28. I guess these cars are a little different, but. It also may not be as cold at night during the race because it is random. So I don't know. If I have to, I think I might just bump the pressures in the in-car menu. But
And you're saying higher pressure will increase the temperature?
I think so.
I thought lower would increase it because it's deforming more. But I guess that just warms up the sidewall, not the...
Yeah. Yeah, you want to have that perfect contact patch to keep the contact patch nice and warm. Somebody sounds like an engineer. Am I correct, Russia?
No, I'm not an engineer.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were saying you're an engineer. I just like cars. I wish I was an engineer sometimes.
I mean, I am, but I'm a systems engineer. But I went to school for mechanical engineering. But I had a buddy of mine I was talking to about racing last night, and he pretty much asked the same questions that you just asked.
You sound like you just said you actually are an engineer. And you went to school for mechanical.
I don't know about that. For this stuff, I have a nice little picture that I have been using. At least for the ACC. It points to all the different things to adjust and tells you when and what to adjust.
How is the tuning's not as in-depth in ACC as this, is it?
I would say it's more in depth.
Interesting.
Or at least it affects the car more, I should say. There may not be, I don't know about like the clutch LSD, spool or whatever, all that stuff, but I mean, it's pretty in depth. Yeah, me too. I like the adjustments in ACC.
I could wrap my head around the damper settings, the geometry of the suspension, diff stuff.
I can handle like the suspension stuff and get my head around that and like the aero.
Yep.
Like we had a race at Monza a couple weeks ago. So I knew that aero was going to be 0 or 1 with very, very minimal ride height difference from the front and back. And I'm driving the BMW in that series, so I had a little bit of straight line power to help out. But yeah, the M6. I'm kind of fucked this weekend at Brands Hatch.
He's the same league.
Yep, it's just the ACC guys. I don't know if you were here when I told Bert, but if you saw a message in the chat last week about it, and there was like, Mr. Person was talking about a hectic lap 1. That was my fault. Coming out of Ascari, I upshifted on the chicane and got my car loose, hit a wall, and collected like 4 cars. And then I had like, oh shit. I had like 2 minutes worth of damage, so by the time I came out of the pits on lap 1, I was 2 laps down on the leaders. But I did have a decent comeback drive. So I started 13th and I think I finished 12th. So.
After a 2-minute pit.
Yeah. Granted, there was like, I think there was 2 or 3 people that left the race. I think one of them, he had to, I think he spilled a drink on the table where his PS4 was. So he had to like
I heard
unplug
about
everything and
that.
get the PS4 out of there. And then the other one was, I don't know, Bert, if you know Tim, the alien.
I don't.
Anyways, it was this guy that was supposed to be really, really fast, and he was the first person I collected in the crash on lap 1.
Was he the one that was upset about it?
No, he was pretty cool about it. I told him, I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I was really excited to see what you could do in a race. He was like, yeah, it happens. But he left the race because I think it just wasn't going his way. Because he crashed. I saw him crash at least one more time. And he left after that. I felt bad, though, because I was like, damn, I wanted to see what he could do. Because I saw his qualifying lap, and like I did a 151 something, and he put in like a 147 something.
That's nuts.
Really
Yeah, some
to see
people are
what he
just
could do.
fucking. They race on rails.
Yeah. I think he was driving the Acura. It wasn't even like it was a car that was made for Monza.
These endurance races, I've done one before. People tend to get super spread out, right?
To a degree, yeah. I mean, especially if you, with all the different skill levels we'll have, it's going to be a little spread out.
I guess the battles are pretty rare.
Potentially. Like, if we have a few people that are about the same skill level, then you might see them in and around each other. But it can tend to get spread out. I mean, you got 144 minutes of essentially 8 people racing. Because I mean, you got to think there's only going to be 8 people that are able to keep up with each other. So it'll be a little spread out, but I think there'll be enough cars on the track, and with you know, lap traffic being involved, you'll see cars well enough and often enough. Pit strategies will affect that as well.
Yeah.
So I put in percentages for all the weather that could happen, and I rolled a dice to see which one, or I just had a random number generator 1 to 50 to see which one would happen. So for this next lobby, we'll have heavy fog for the random weather. It had a 3% chance of making it. I got it.
Nice.
Hey, Bert.
What's up, Colorado? Heard you had to put your kids down.
Yeah.
Are you guys in the middle of a race?
I think the time literally just finished.
Oh,
So-
nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna open up another lobby because I think we have one other guy that might join as well. But I'm gonna make it public, so I need to pretty much make a new lobby. So don't worry about joining this one. I'll send out invites to a new one.
Yeah, and I realize you guys have been at it for 2 hours, so.
Yeah, we had one guy, and I think it was Captain Killam. He said on YouTube that he was getting off work around, or he wouldn't be home until around 8. So hoping to be able to get him in. I need to send him a friend request, actually. I also need to restart my game because I've been using my controller this whole time. Well, no, I haven't been driving. I've just been. I just opened this shit for everybody to get in. I'm definitely not racing. I'm definitely not driving on a fucking controller.
Hey, you said you were gonna not broadcast,
Commentate, yeah.
commentate.
User.
Sean, you're here, so I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you do? How'd you feel? I
Pretty good.
spectated that one race I saw of you guys, and I saw you go right off of the track. So
Yeah, well, no, this car feels, it's a trip after driving the GT4s, how fast it is. I had a lot of fun. I did not do very well in this race, as you can see. 6 seconds off of Scooter's fastest lap.
I will say, Rush, to try and make your decision about if you're going to race here in probably the next day or two, just so I can talk to the other guys who are tentative for that.
Yeah, you could just give up my spot.
Well, I don't give up your spot. You can go in and you got to go in and RSVP as declined, and then I'll message the other guys specifically and then let them know that there's a spot open up. Although one Spliff is already going as the other one. Bobcats. I'll talk to Strohs first. Actually, no, I'll talk to Deadfish because he. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna restart my game and I'll still be in the lobby, but I'll be right